Yes, now welcome once again. Another matter for Inside the Football Republic. Yes, this one concerned Fantasy Premier League. And we, the Republicans, who don't carry the matter come, make it for no loss. Every when I need to know and what I need to do, Naim would always carry come to tell now on top FPL. Brought to you by the Republicans. My name is still TIMI. And I did inside the studio this time around with EMMANUEL.
Yeah.
ETUKUDO.
Yeah, that's me.
Say the dogger. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Okay. We could check out game week 14. Waiting up for inside the matter. And Emmanuel, you guys talk say surprise. We'll start with Reece Nelson, Arsenal player. I don't think anybody get out for their squad. First off, so may nobody lie. May nobody give us lamba.
Ownership now like
because
1%.
moreover, self, the way we take enter now because of Wujo to Bukayo Saka.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Nobody. I think nobody has Reece Nelson, but 19 points, good for him, £4.8 million. I don't think anybody get up. But the guys that I want to talk about, we say people definitely go get. I see one of my guys get Callum Wilson, 19.2 goals for Newcastle. Also Almiron too. Steady Almiron, like we talk last week, say people transfer Almiron in based on Newcastle and based on say in the scoring form. And last week he still deliver.
The guy no been disappointed. In fact, now that last week saved me, I transfer him.
You put that funny enough, that last week I put that because I can't get now. I get like 3 Newcastle players. I get Trippier, I get Nick Pope, I get Almiron now. And then give me my highest points.
No, Newcastle boys know they disappoint.
4 goals, then score. And surprise, for me, most start with Callum Wilson, 19 points. Normally, you guys say a striker, he's supposed to get goals. But on that day, he scored 2 goals. I think this is not the highest point when he don't get. And he give assists too.
Yeah.
So, for any manager where they think of, say, okay, the likes of Ivan Toney now, we see don't go out of form.
Exactly.
For the likes of who again? Who be that player? With Mitrovic, we know today score goal. Zaha, normal Zaha self, not even midfielder self. But all those strikers where they score goals, you go listen say maybe time now. Don't bring if you bring in Callum Wilson.
Yeah, Callum Wilson a very good differential option for managers. We no one reason Tony again. I mean Tony no go play till game week. I think the last game week before World Cup. So
game week 16.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point of bringing the guy in. So like Callum Wilson is okay. I mean Newcastle they're on top form right now, and it'd be like say him and Almiron go the wrong things for Newcastle them. So yeah, a very good option for any manager. And also Newcastle get good fixtures.
Yeah,
They
Sea of Green.
Yeah, they get good fixtures. So them supposed score. Yeah, and yeah. A very good option for any manager.
Talk about another player. We guys talk about a goalkeeper. Liverpool in shine too against Liverpool whenever team play against Liverpool. Talking about Jordan Pickford. Another apart from the normal goalkeepers, then we will know like Pope. I think Jose Sa too get on that high level of points for Wolves.
Brighton keeper.
Sanchez. Robert Sanchez. That one self they on high too. Alisson too, I think. Alisson self.
Yeah, Alisson. Right now in the top form. Now him they second on the list of form.
But you guys using Jordan Pickford. Me, I not too reason that because I feel say Everton no go to they get clean sheets. But surprise, they don't they get plenty clean sheets. In recent times, but Emmanuel could talk about another player, talking about Martin Odegaard. He finally scored after a very long time. Get 10 points. You want to say this one because for me, I get him too for my squad.
Man, even this very patient with this guy.
Yeah, because I believe say the reason be say Arsenal play either through Bukayo Saka or Martin Odegaard.
Exactly. That's
so true. Now what make me just believe say okay. The only person who be won't come out that time now, even Martinelli, because he no can score goals like him be start the score. But surprise, he score goal.
Funny enough, I've been keep Martinelli for my bench, but unto say this guy Haaland no been play, so now Martinelli be my face sub.
Me, I even make mistake. I no come on Haaland. I can't believe it. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But any which way. The guys them will give points. You guys talk about earlier Kevin De Bruyne, fantastic goal when score. Anybody will get him definitely go enjoy 11 points. Who again? If we talk about maybe Kai for more, but that one I just more or less flash in the pan for me. Ben Mee, we don't talk about him some weeks ago too. Say na very good option too, based on saying a defender if he still get goals for you.
For this boom myself, the person where I go advise make people
Sri
buy
Lanka.
Sri Lanka because the
Lanka,
guy
yeah.
they shoot,
Yeah,
the guy they hustle.
everything.
Just like last game week, no been favor him, but the boy they hustle, and in price no,
not too bad.
cost. Yeah, so.
Okay, moving on. Moku, check out the next 13's highest scoring players so far for inside FPL. We don't see for this season. Talk about players. Moku start with the goalkeepers. Mo start from the rear, like they go talk. When you go talk, say from the rear, from the back. We'll be talk about Nick Pope for Newcastle. They get clean sheet, they make saves. So him now one of them, 62 points. Fantastic. Me, I get him. I get him and Jose Sa. Two of them, I might use. Emmanuel, we'll talk about Alisson for Liverpool. Even though say Liverpool know they do well, but more or less, they save Liverpool with plenty saves too.
Yeah, in they always get those points from saves because
even though say that they lose because their last match they lose, in chop 2 goals.
Yeah, but
they save,
they save ball like. Yeah, so Nick Pope, right? Nick Pope now in gets very good defense. So Newcastle defense they really tight, and now waiting they help and be that.
Good team performance, but that one 7-9 they help last because if your goalkeeper get saves and also get clean sheets, that one 7 go follow help. Imamo could talk about. If we talk about Henderson, but in chop 5, so Mo could leave Henderson. Though you don't get 61 points, so now one of the best goalkeepers. If you want to get goalkeepers for your team, okay. Defenders now, Emmanuel. Mo will start with Cancelo and Trippier. 2 wing backs where they attack, where if you give assists, where if you give, where they play free kicks, especially for Trippier. Yeah. So no surprises here. Say 2 of them get the highest points as defenders.
No surprises at all. No surprises. I mean, Trippier they very good on set piece direct.
Because now he be their main person.
Yeah, direct
corner
set
kick,
picks,
direct
everything.
free kick,
and
everything.
Now him be the captain of the club.
Exactly.
So like I mean, this Trippier a no-brainer. I think like any FPL manager supposed gets Trippier from him. That one a no-brainer.
Cancelo too.
Even Cancelo, but recently Cancelo.
They give the assist when they always give.
Yeah, inform the deep a little, but that one too. Any manager will sabi FPL supposed get them too because
and the joy for Cancelo now the fact say in they join the attack just like Trippier too they join the attack. You understand? So now the joy for the 2 of them if you get
they give assist.
They give assist.
And they even score safe.
Exactly, they score.
Yeah,
so now the thing for Trippier and Cancelo now be that say they are 2. They give assists and they score. But the surprise thing I say Saliba gets 60 points.
I mean.
Saliba now only 2 goals he don't get
now.
This
coming, yes. But I think the guy they always gets bonus points for performance.
But Arsenal hardly they keep maybe away matches Arsenal they get clean sheets though. But home match now just recently this is their last match against I think Nottingham Forest. Now they get clean sheets.
Maybe now the bonus points when they get from
in team generally
defensive performance. Yeah.
Okay. Midfielders, Emmanuel Moku start with Leandro Trossard, 73 points. One of the shining lights for Brighton and Hove Albion. Last weekend to score, but we don't talk about Trossard some weeks ago to say people they transfer him in. Me, the reason say you transfer him because we transfer him in at some point, he no score goal. Not against not exactly against Nottingham Forest. No, I don't transfer him out. Funny enough, against like 3 matches, he no score. And I remember say Ugo bin talk that time say one of the things with Trossard now say if he no score for those matches, but big games, they always come up.
They always perform.
Yeah, they always come up.
In fact, for that City game, where Brighton play City for Etihad, I transferred Trossard put for my team because I've been looking like run of matches games. Like past matches. I noticed that Trossard they always score big teams. It be like say when he meets any big team,
like brain
ginger. So I put him and him come score. Him come even miss one opportunity. Say when him supposed pass, give him I think Welbeck or so like. But the guy they perform for big games.
Yeah, that's that one for Trossard. I talk about Almiron, who we don't talk about too for the beginning of this show, and we talk say Almiron, a player we say they very good scoring form right about now. They give goals. Sometimes they give assists, but in goals now, don't they very, very consistent. So nobody's surprised saying get one of the highest points. For Kevin De Bruyne, and the best midfielder way if you get right about now. I for talk say maybe before season start, everybody was talking na Salah,
Salah,
and
yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
But now Kevin De Bruyne is shoulders high above every other person.
Exactly. I mean, third best player in the world. What do you expect?
And then for the forwards, no surprises here, Emmanuel. We got to talk about Erling Haaland, robotic Haaland. The good news I say, like, he will return against Fulham this
Yeah.
weekend. That one are the good news. So every FPL manager, we don't get him. If you return him now to your squad, and if you captain him, hoping say he go score goal.
He go deliver. Nah, if him return to Man City, he showed me that I say he go score.
He go score.
Yeah.
How about Kane? Harry Kane.
Kane,
83 points.
The way Tottenham they play, right? The way Tottenham they play, no, they really give Kane that opportunity to express himself. You know, Tottenham they a little bit defensive this season, probably now because of Conte. You get, but on
The
a normal,
tactics of Conte.
yeah, on a normal day, Kane they score goals.
Yeah.
Kane they score goals. But anyway, I mean,
Okay. But for Ivan Toney, like I talked before, instead of having Ivan Toney right about now, you go to reason say, okay, why not bring in Callum Wilson? Even though say he don't get out the most points for forwards, 70 points, not bad. Now that time we season just start, but it be like now, it be like in form don't deep small.
exactly.
And that's why I know they help him matters too. For
Exactly.
managers, we really still get them. Like for me now, we get them. I go to reason say, okay, this weekend I feel yank him come out, go bring in Callum Wilson because I know say Newcastle they score plenty goals now.
Yeah, and Newcastle gets favorable fixtures. Jesus, Arsenal.
Yeah,
their
that one
fix-
self day
Their
off.
fixtures no day too favorable. Them go play Chelsea, you know, and some I think one other club like that. But I think Wilson, na the player, na the striker, will get the most favorable fixture. You know, Tony they on red card on suspension till I think the last game week before World Cup. So, I mean, no FPL manager will get sense go the reasoning matter for now
for Tony, right?
till after
World Cup.
Yeah.
So now there you don't see the forwards with the highest points. Haaland, if you return them back to your team, Kane, if you don't get Kane before, you still bring Kane. If you get the money for Kane, talking about strikers, we don't get goals. And also we talk about midfielders them too. Kevin De Bruyne, Almiron, we will always give you points. Don't forget defense too. 3P and Cancelo. One of those two, you guys get them. If you don't get the two of them, just get one of them. And goalkeeper definitely, it has to be Nick Pope. Okay, Moku check out players where go fit they available and the players who no go they available. Moku start with Bukayo Saka. The ones you now say maybe he no go they fit for that game against Chelsea, and now one of the key players for us now. Even though they never scored plenty goals this season, you guys talk say now one player we say some managers get, but right about now they're going to think of maybe come out time and the reason say for 8 million pounds. Now big money and you go get big money too to take buy for market.
Managers get choice this season.
Plenty choice.
Because midfielders they perform. If
Madison still did there.
you get so if you want really chook eye for Bukayo Mata, Bukayo Saka na player where you fit keep for bench till when Arsenal gets a run of good fixtures. You know.
Yeah. Okay, but we'll talk about Bruno Fernandes. Whoever get Bruno Fernandes for your team.
I mean,
No, whoever. Because for me, I just want to say how because he never too score
9.8.
plenty goals. In they hardly get help goals, but then in the now captain of Manchester United. So every game he start. Every game he almost play 90 minutes.
This season, Bruno Fernandes don't disappoint. Like the way Bruno Fernandes they play now, no be the Bruno Fernandes of last season.
True.
We just they shoot anyhow. We just they,
any space, any chance.
you get
So
so
like almost na goal or make just hit bar or make passive
get.
am. Okay, I get but any which way, these players are not going to be available. Talking about Bruno Fernandes and also Ivan Toney, like we talked before, not going to be available. Bukayo Saka too with Wunjo weighing get. Remember, two of them now because of cards they didn't collect, and for Bukayo Saka now Wunjo weighing get. Okay, from there, Moku check out most transferred in. Like we talk, we'll see now. A player with everybody they want to try put for their squad because they know say like in they get goals now. Almiron too, no surprise there. The one that surprised me, man, I can talk about Diego Dalot. I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Now another wing back too.
Yeah, but I mean, anybody where they watch Man U, right, go one put Dalot for him team.
But you know they get assists like you go expect from maybe Cancelo or Trippier.
Yeah, but if you notice, anytime Man U keep clean sheet, them they always give Dalo 3 bonus points.
Really?
Anytime man you keep clean sheet for match, Dalo go carry 3 bonus points.
Wow.
You get so now very good FPL asset. I don't know why them they always give them. Probably because na in performance for match and all that. But like, if you dey watch man, you Dalo they try. Honestly, the guy they put in work and all that, and the guy na him they always chop the 3 bonus points anytime man you
For
keep
Man U.
clean sheet. So na very good option. I mean in price to 4.8.
No
And
bad.
right now, since after Man City pump Man U like 6 goals,
Yeah.
Man U don't concede only twice.
Wow.
Only twice. So their defense right now they're on fire.
So
Even Maguire saved the.
Yeah, because Maguire na iti jare, na iti body work.
If Maguire can do it, then
Dalot can do better.
can do better.
But that for me, I still feel reason Dalot for this weekend. I feel reason him because why not? If you get clean sheet, it not be bad. We talk about Almiron, we already talk about Almiron. We don't talk about Wilson. We don't talk about Trossard. We don't talk about De Bruyne. So all these guys now the players and whether they transfer in. So if he still use any of them for this your weekend, for most transfer out, Tony like we mentioned because of card. Foden, I don't know the reason why. For Foden too. Saka, we know that because of Wunjo. Zaha and Anthony too. You want the reason to say why managers they transfer them out?
I mean, Zaha know they perform.
Yeah,
and
that okay, yes.
other
No,
midfielders
we know,
they pop.
yeah, where they
So,
pop exactly.
Exactly. And Foden, I don't know why Pep know they really start them again.
Maybe not
Like,
because they know they start and that's why managers now they come out.
Exactly. The rotation system of Pep don't they affect Foden right now. Even me, like, he don't blank for like 2 game weeks. So me say I go remove him because Pep know they start the boy anymore. I don't know what Pep they do, but like now Pep normal rotational strategy. So in don't they affect Foden now and managers no get patience this season. Now waiting I don't notice.
What of Anthony for Manchester United?
Anthony?
Shouldn't because of that style when do and the reason I because of that style when
Anthony, you know they score goals regularly. You know they give assists regularly.
Yeah.
You understand? And you know they even
now,
collect
so
bonus points.
that first one when he first come, that na Willy.
Exactly.
He just use boji for us.
You know, now for FP on a point.
Now point, if you don't
No
give
be
points,
entertainment.
exactly.
No be how many Lego verse you give now
Don't mind that.
points.
Go they turn like Baba chair. Nonsense. Anyway, Boku check out our game week captains. Okay, players to watch before we go to game week captain. Players to watch. Emmanuel, for all these players to watch, from Madison to Kevin De Bruyne to
Man.
Almiron to Trossard to Wilson. Who would they watch out for this weekend? Especially considering the fixtures where they play or the match where they go play and the team where they go play.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Number one.
Number 1 because he get waiting Pep been tell him before the last game with Leicester, right? Pep been tell him say him know they try. Say him fit do better than
Say
this.
no be in best form with this.
Exactly. Say no be in best form. And I mean, Naim scored the winning goal, the only goal from one beautiful free kick. And
So that one feels to ginger him to go for more.
definitely.
So now one player to watch out for Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne, yeah.
Okay, after Kevin De Bruyne, who again?
And him there for house safe.
Yeah, in the for against Fulham. They're supposed to
Exactly,
pick
so-
all 3 points and maybe he go get goal too.
Exactly.
Or maybe even get a left goal too. Haaland
Caleb
self.
goal, you
Haaland, he go give Haaland goals assists. But you know they watch out for Callum Wilson
The thing is
against Southampton.
Against Southampton, Callum Wilson. I fit the guy fit them my team, sha. But me, I know be the kind manager where they rush players. You understand? I want to see what he go do a little. Probably I
You
fit
only get
bring-
2 weeks, Emmanuel, before World Cup.
I feel bring him after World Cup.
Okay, after
I know
World
they rush to
For Madison, we don't talk too about Madison.
Yeah.
Say now be the key player too for Leicester City when they win.
exactly.
When did they win? Now
Exactly.
they always be their key player.
And
Almiron.
Almiron, yeah. I mean, Almiron there my team already. So
Yeah,
like
so
5.6.
for that price.
5.6.
For that price.
Omo.
Banjo. Game week 15 captains. Moku, check out Ugo Phoebe, our captains, and Emmanuel. Haaland, they return. Kevin De Bruyne go still more or less feed your team. So who they choose?
Kevin De Bruyne. I feel use my triple captain save this week.
Really?
Because the way the guy been play, like I know say Leicester been give Man City tough time, like
Yeah.
very tough time, but that's he get one spark where them I say he just they look post, he won't score, he won't,
Talking about Kevin De
in body,
Bruyne.
yes, in body language, it be like say the guy go like before this World Cup starts, the guy
go
go
skill- he
get
go
plenty
get
points.
points.
Yeah, so Neymar go captain, and
Okay.
it showed me to say Naim other managers go captain. So me, I no one come lose
want
out,
slack.
slack. When other people they
A
cash out.
slacker is a loser.
You know.
Slacker is a loser. Any which way, for my own captain, definitely. If Haaland the return, Naim I go most likely captain because he go want to return with the bank, he go want to return with goals. So Moku say as it go be, you fit put for the comment section who you think say go be the best captains going into game week 15 for inside this matter, so that at least we go maybe next time we'll come here, we'll still see your comments, read your comments for inside our YouTube channel. And remember, this is now still the Fantasy Premier League brought to you by the Republicans, and also if you subscribe to our channel on top of YouTube and Football Republic MG, Republic with a K, don't forget, and also follow us for all our social media where we they always post some of our videos and also some of our contents we do for Inside Football Republic. See you again next time, and I do well. Now bye, Gary. Now bye, guys.